It's Gary, baby.
Gary has a tea and the cologne other day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Dwyane Wade, y'all, the wonderful husband of Miss Gabrielle Union, has openly, y'all, shared that he experienced a period of depression, y'all, following his 2019 NBA retirement. Now, he noted, y'all, that leaving the sport that he played since age 5 stripped away, honey, his lifelong structure, prompting him to start therapy, y'all, to process his emotions, y'all, and find new purpose. Now, during this appearance, he was at the Tribeca Festival in New York City. They were saying Mr. Wade spoke candidly with Jenna Bush Hager about the emotional toll, y'all, of stepping away from basketball. Now, they said that the adjustment was Wade. He explained, y'all, that transitioning out of a lifelong athletic career requires building a completely new skill, y'all, set and identity. The stigma of it, he said, he admitted, y'all, that he initially thought that therapy wasn't for him, but retirement made him realize that he needed an emotional outlet rather than carrying those heavy transitions into his home life and breaking the mold. This was so touching, y'all. He said by speaking out, he said he joined, y'all, fellow NBA stars like Kevin Love and DeMar DeRozan in helping, y'all, to shatter mental health stigmas within professional sports, y'all. Isn't that nice? I mean, Rock T, being a sports reporter, does it make you depressed if you don't do sports?
I mean, when you play a sport your whole life and you finally got to retire because of, father time and your age, sometimes it's hard to mentally shift to something else. Now, he's been doing a good job being an analyst and sports analyst, and he was hosting a game show.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, that bothers a lot of athletes, man.
And I guess that could be with anything, if you step away from it, you could get depressed or what have you. And then, going through family life, he went through a lot with his divorce, and then with his son and stuff, going through the situation that he went through. I guess that can make a person, sad and stuff like that. And then having a wife like Gabrielle Union, too, that could be, something that,
Why? What's Gabrielle Union?
Well, sometimes, she's a big star, and, going home and, dealing with that and what have you, it could kind of, just make you depressed or whatever. But we're glad he's sticking up, and we're glad that he realized, because a lot of men don't realize that they do need help. They speak out, I don't need no help, ain't nothing wrong with me, and so on and so forth. So, Special K, Rick, being a comedian, if y'all stepped away from that, would that make you depressed? If your joke's not funny, Special K?
I can't relate to that because my jokes are always funny.
Tell me, step away from comedy?
Comedy, yeah.
Yeah, it would be depressing because that's something you've been doing the past 36 years. I can't imagine yourself not doing it,
Yeah. And that's probably why.
I don't see I ain't no way you can retire from that.
Yeah, and that's probably why a lot of people stay on their jobs so long and stuff, because, once you retire, you get depressed. If you're not a big philanthropist, got a lot of money to take care and spend and do things like that, I think you would be depressed. Yeah, I'm depressed and not stepping away from work. So, I guess bless his soul, and we're glad that, he's speaking out on it and letting the world know that, he did go through something at one time. And now he's got help, and he's got with his homies and doing his thing, y'all. So, all right, moving on, y'all. In other celebrity news, y'all, people are really talking about Miss Tracy Ellis Ross. That's the beautiful daughter.
No.
Of Diana Ross, if y'all didn't know it. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Tracy Ellis Ross is letting the world know that she is not pregnant, but she's not totally against the idea. She said, now, fans from the Blackish alum have always, always been interested in her love life, which she's done her best, y'all, to keep private over the years. Now, however, they're saying she's been open about not waiting for a man to live life to the fullest, documenting her solo vacation and other adventures on social media and her Roku series, Traveling and Solo Traveling with Tracy Ross. Now, they're saying that the 53-year-old star, she sat down with Jimmy Fallon the other night on The Tonight Show and, to talk about her personal and professional life, including her upcoming Broadway debut in Every Brilliant Thing. Now, during their conversation, Ms. Ross addressed, the recent rumors going around that she's pregnant, which she called, hilarious. She said, quote, I don't have social media on my phone right now. She said, and I kept getting texts, and people were like, congratulations. And I'm like, on the play. She said, thank you. She said, well, apparently it was swirling around, and it seems that, people think that she's pregnant, she explained. She said, which is hilarious. She said, she is definitely not pregnant. I'm sure Ms. Ross would not want her daughter to be pregnant without a husband. So I'm sure.
Being pregnant at 53 is kind of crazy.
No, it's not.
I'm saying, no. 53.
Mary was 80.
Okay, that was in Bible time.
So people have kids older now.
53 though?
Yeah.
I got friends who had them at 50.
Yeah, so it's not too old to be
What
pregnant.
do I know?
Nothing. But
Boy,
congratulations.
imagine being my age with 2 7-year-olds and a 3-year-old.
Right.
Man,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at here.
Yeah,
But that's
Ricky
all right.
almost
They,
60.
they keep your ass young.
That's
and
right.
we have a good ass time. I'm talking about from breakfast to dinner to bath time.
Yeah, but you ain't had
a
to get
blast.
pregnant though. I'm talking about being pregnant at 53.
Janet Jackson did it at what, 50?
Yeah, she
Tamron
did
Hall
that.
did it
Yeah.
at 50.
Is she rich?
That does make a difference when you can get a night nurse and
Yeah.
a day nurse and all kind of nannies and
you
chefs.
got
That
people
does
to
make a
maintain
difference.
it, yeah.
No.
Baby come out already in high school.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Baby going to the 9th grade.
Now that they said it, y'all know what time it is. Yes, honey. Sha-la-la-la, baby. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Vivid Cerulean. On the high end, you say Vivid Cerulean, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Turquoise. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up and Gary with the team.